So this was the incredible artist Woodkid, who I was a massive fan of before we even got to know that we would get to work with him. So it was really fun to disguise my super fandom while collaborating with us on this one. Yeah, I mean, it's one of my favorite things about the show is that they really feature these songs, which is fun and so challenging and so unique. It's really our showrunner Christian and our beautiful animation studio called Fortiche in Paris that they decide this stuff. I mean, they go, we're gonna have a big old honkin' song right here. It's gonna be 3 minutes. You get a music video to do this thing with. I mean, what a treat! Like, it's one of the most, amazing experiences to even have that kind of opportunity to just like let loose. What I didn't know then that I know now is how challenging it is, because when you do all your little math and you're mapping out your song and then they go, hey, we just got a new picture cut in, we just cut out half of this chorus that you think you were writing, and you melt down. You start to learn the process as you go. So this one was, I would consider maybe one of the easier ones to set to picture, because it's basically a montage. I mean, we just get no sound effects really that are competing and just kind of let the thing shine. So it was just a really nice experience to work with Woodkid and work on a scene that's as beautiful as what the studio is able to do in Paris.
Great tune.
Thanks.
Yeah, really great tune.
This comes at a super climactic moment, obviously, in the show. Has anybody seen Arcane? Do we have Arcane? I love this show. I can't wait for season 2. And it comes at such a pivotal moment because the girl with the blue hair is Jinx, who he mentioned is his favorite character to write music for. And I want to know, did you get like a script? Did you know the emotional impact of the scene, or how did you prepare for it?
Yeah, I mean, it's a very intense and traumatic, deep character story that they're telling. It fools you at first when you think, okay, League of Legends, and they play a little bit of the game, it's kind of toxic, I think, I don't know. And then you start watching this and you're like, I'm crying all the time now. I was not prepared for that. It's one of the reasons why Jinx is just so rich to write for, is because she feels so familiar, and like, so many things she's gone through. I feel like I've experienced that or had people go through stuff like that. So especially when you arrive at an episode 6 or a big pivotal moment, there's just a lot of baggage that goes in on it in terms of what's happened to that point, and then also what we're planning for the character ahead. And for fans of the show, they start as children basically, so we're following kind of their early life and adulthood. And there's quite an arc to some of these characters. Jinx maybe the most in season 1. And so I think that's a big part of just like what we're trying to do with the lyrics, which is a unique thing. And when you're a film composer, I don't really write lyrics too much to stuff. So this is really like, okay, this is a message that's from a character. What would she say? How would she put this thing? And it's just so rich. You just get to dig in as deep as you can. But honestly, working off of the animation does most of the job, because you're just staring at these beautiful paintings and you're like, all right, cool. Like, it's hard to make things sound bad underneath something that looks so beautiful. And then the writing, so.